Hello and welcome back to Season 2 of Scarecorn.
Season 2?
This is Season 2, yes. Year 2, Volume 2.
People watching yesterday would be like, wait, am I repeating the episode of Dracula?
No, Season 2 this is the second year we've been doing Scarecorn.
Yes.
Because last year...
Wait, you say that on Monday?
No, it's fine. Whatever, it doesn't
matter. You just say, hey, welcome back. We're continuing the next...
Okay, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2.
Yes, that's much better.
Anyway, we watched Frankenstein. It was a movie.
Yes, it was a movie that I will get into later on where it starts to lose me.
So it's basically about this guy, Henry Frankenstein, and he's like, I want to play God. I want to make a people, and then he makes a people after grave digging and stealing body parts, because, you know, that's what he does.
Yeah, so he's got his hunchback of Notre Dame with him. Is it Notre Dame or Notre Dame?
Notre Dame, I thought.
The one that... Is it Belle who marries? No, that's the... No, it's not Cinderella. Anyways. But he's got a hunchback guy with him, and he's like, oh, let's go dig up this body.
Yeah, we gotta do it fast.
Oh!
It's fresh in the ground.
I was going to tell you this. We should have done this before. You know, if you are... the very opening of the movie, you know, states if you don't like this type of content, you probably should leave now.
Yeah, they give you a
warning. So we're gonna give that warning to you guys if you're not into this.
If you're
so
squeamish.
I apologize. I was gonna say that before, and I just thought of that. So
if you don't care to hear the topics of life and death or some nonsense like that,
yeah. So don't fucking bitch at us.
You've been warned
in the comment section or basically what Universal's like. Don't come on us with that. You know they do the.
Yeah, sure they did that.
You know they did that.
Yeah, the dude came out, did the Z snap and everything.
Hey, this is a movie, guys. Don't be fucking bitching at us about life and death.
Anyway, so it opens with Henry Frankenstein doing some grave digging with his buddy Fritz, and
who looks just like the guy who's going to see Dracula,
the real estate agent from yesterday, and yeah, so they stitch it together, they make a body, and then Fritz has to go and steal a brain from the college. Unfortunately, he drops the normal brain.
He hears a gong, and he's like, oh, that scared me.
So he picks up the abnormal brain instead, and I guess Henry had no...
Now, let's dig... let's dig into it. What do you think that person with the brain, before he died, was like?
Biker.
Please, bikers, don't come after us. I mean, you can come after him. I'm saying you guys are nice guys. He's over here saying that you throw children in the water. I'm just gonna say it.
No, he was one of those bikers that had the big wheel, small wheel.
Oh, back in like the
back in the
30s.
Yeah, he was a time traveling biker.
Could you imagine just a group of bikers? Like they're like, oh no, the bikers are coming, and they just see like 5 guys. You know, like a little duck line of just one guy in the middle, and then as they're going back, and they're on the big wheel bikes.
There's a unicyclist in there.
Ching, 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 ching. Yeah, they got the freak in the back with the unicycle. Okay, continue.
So Fritz grabs the abnormal brain. Frankenstein has no problems with it, I guess. I figured he would have looked at that and been like, no, that's not one we want.
I don't think he can read.
Probably not. So he just shoves that in there, and then Frankenstein's family and friends show up to tell him, hey, you're crazy. And he's like, I'm not crazy, you're crazy. And then he lifts the body of the monster up into the rafters during a storm. Body does not get wet. Like, they don't even, spray it down or anything. So, I don't believe that it was actually exposed to the elements.
I just want to say, the lawnmower was not out until we start recording. So I apologize if you hear the lawnmower.
I'm sure they won't hear it. Anyway, so...
They're going to hear it.
Yeah, okay. So the body comes down.
He's going to be checking his phone. He's going to stop right next to the window. Oh, I really like this tweet that's going on. I'm really trying to throw you off.
So the monster is now, quote-unquote, alive. And then we time skip, 3 weeks or something.
Is it 3 weeks?
I have no idea.
I didn't know it was a time skip. That's blowing my mind right now.
We skip because the research guy comes in and he's just like, yeah, I know monsters are walking around. We got them walking in the dark. It's cool and everything. And then he turns the lights on. The monster's like, ah, shit. And then Fritz comes in with his torch and he's like, ah, shit.
So the monster was like pretty reasonable. Like, hey, yeah, I'm a cool guy, you know.
I'm pretty chill.
And then Fritz, the fucking asshole that he is like, you got fire! Ah! In your face! And then Frankenstein's like, hey, no, go, Fritz, go. And he's like, no! I gotta put the fire! Oh, I'm gonna piss him off.
So yeah, then Fritz dies.
Yes, Fritz comes down, he's like, I got a whip now!
No, that's Frankenstein with the whip.
No, Fritz walks in.
Yeah.
And then
No, because Fritz comes in with a torch.
No.
And then as Frankenstein's like leaving, Fritz is like, "No, I'm just gonna hang out here. I'm gonna."
But Frankenstein never uses the whip. Like he's pretty nice.
No, he's using the whip. He's gonna like get back. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I think we watched a different movie.
We might have. I might have watched Frankenstein Unbound, the time traveling one.
Nah, you might because I thought, in my opinion, Frankenstein, he was pretty nice to the guy. Fritz was the antagonist. It's like, like, hey, I'm gonna keep fucking. Hitting him, and then he dies.
Yeah, then Fritz is dead, and then they're like,
I'm not gonna do the joke.
Hey guys, Future Jacob here. Just wanted to say we watched the footage back, and I was wrong. Unfortunately. They're like, well, we gotta kill Frankenstein now. Or, we gotta kill the monster now.
Well, the guy who looks like, who's the guy from yesterday's movie?
Van Helsing?
Yeah, the guy looks like Van Helsing. He's like, yeah, we gotta kill him now. And Frankenstein's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess.
Anyway, get this syringe. I'm gonna jab it in his back, and that'll probably kill him. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'm not a doctor.
And then the monster beats up on Frankenstein, knocks him out. Like, I don't know. I think Frankenstein's he's weak as fuck. And then
well, he doesn't knock him out. Frankenstein goes upstairs, and then his dad shows up and his girlfriend shows up.
Well, they show up after the fight. After they knock him out.
Yeah, no, Frankenstein doesn't get knocked out because he goes upstairs and then his Elizabeth shows up and then he passes out.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
The monster doesn't knock Frankenstein out. The monster knocks out the Van Helsing.
I think we watched two different movies here. I think we're understanding.
Anyway, so Frankenstein goes home to get married, and Discount Van Helsing is sticking around for some reason. He's like, I
thought he was a smart guy.
He's like, I'll kill it mercifully.
I'm gonna study it now.
And then he's just like, nah, I'm just injecting it, whatever, poking it with a stick. Then he dies.
I think he masturbated and oh, this still works. Wow, it's red, but it still works.
So it's now the day of the marriage.
Yeah, the whole town is like all happy, all dancing around, all that stuff.
Well, yeah, you gotta be happy when the richest people in town are getting married.
Yeah, so we're getting close to my rant that's gonna be coming up.
And after Discount Van Helsing dies, Frankenstein. God, I keep doing that. The monster is like, I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna have fun there.
Well, the monster meets up this little girl, and this little girl's like, oh, hi, you want to be friends? And then she's like, oh, I got a game for you. She doesn't say this, but she's like, there's a game. I got a bunch of flowers. We're gonna rip the head off. Rip the heads off and throw them.
Petals?
Yeah, no, they're actually ripping the whole.
This is where I wasn't looking at the movie.
Okay, this is. Well, so this is where Frankenstein's like, oh. I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna call him Frankenstein. So this is where the monster is like, oh, this is really fun, and he's having fun, and then he runs out of petals or leaves or whatever, not leaves, flowers, and he's like, oh, little girl, and I'm in my head, I'm like, he should rip her head off and throw it in the water. That'd be funny.
Yeah, sure, whatever. It'd be kind of graphic, but whatever.
I mean, the only reason I say that is because he's ripping the heads off of the flower. So what reasonable person would go, he's gonna rip the head off the girl? I mean, he's got freakishly long strength. No,
long strength.
I don't know.
Long strength.
I don't know.
I wish I had long strength.
But so he picks the girl up and he's like, how'd you go? I mean, she's only 2 feet away from the water or from the shore, and she drowns. We'll find this out later. And Frankenstein's like, whoa, No. I knew that was gonna. I knew if I put my phone right there, it was gonna go right off.
So Frank is. So the monster's like, well, it's time to go cause more mischief, I guess. And let's see.
So we come back to what's his name, Frankenstein, and he's talking to his girlfriend Elizabeth. He's like, but Elizabeth's like in this movie, he's like, I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
I'm getting a premonition.
There's something gonna come between us. And it's not gonna be your thing. And Frankenstein's like, no, it's all right. Oh, love me. I'm gonna go outside. All right, I'm gonna take this key. I'm gonna lock you in this room
by yourself,
and then we're gonna run off because he hears a growl. He's like, okay, I think the monster's here. And he runs upstairs and he's like looking. And all of a sudden, you just hear a woman scream, and the monster had broken into Elizabeth's room and is like, oh! He literally went, oh!
Yeah, no, it was really good. And then he, like, does something, it just knocks her out, and then he bails.
Yeah.
He just jumps out
he
the
puts
window.
His hands up like, I didn't do it! I didn't do it!
No, it wasn't me!
So then, Frankenstein comes back and he sees his girlfriend, you know, not dead. I think she's still alive.
Yeah. And then around this time, Maria's father comes in carrying her body through the town in the worst way possible.
All these people are like dancing and they look and they're just like, what the fuck? Oh fuck. We're going to the mayor's house! We're going to the mayor's house right now! And they all like start charging the mayor's house. And this is okay, this is gonna be my rant. So I'm gonna take this away from you, Jacob, just for a second.
That's fine.
These people obviously sit around all day and they're like, let's fucking kill somebody. Let's kill somebody now. We gotta find somebody to kill. Oh, you took a plant off the premise or whatever the field. We're killing you. We're doing it now. Cut their heads off. Fucking do it now. So they all go to the mayor's house. And they're like fighting the cops, like, fucking mayor, you see this girl? She's dead. She's fucking dead. And they're like, and the mayor comes out and is like, all right, we're gonna go kill the monster. We're gonna do it. None of these people know who the fucking monster is. None of these people know who fucking killed the girl. They're just like, we're going to the water. We're going to the mountains. We're going to the air. We're finding somebody. We're gonna nail the monster.
Hang on. So, Maria's dad brings her to the mayor, and he's like, "Why'd you bring me this child?
Why'd you bring this dead body here? It's dead."
And he's like, "She drowned," and the mayor just kind of gives this look like,
I don't fucking care.
I'm just the mayor. I'm not the doctor.
Did I drown her? No, I didn't.
And then
her head's still there. It's fine.
And then
you should taught her how to swim.
And then the dad's like, "She was murdered." I'm like, ow.
The dad's like, I know my girl. She hates water. Hasn't took a bath in 8 years. There's no way she drowned. She was thrown in the water. I was going to teach her the next day how to swim. It was coming up, but obviously she was murdered. Now, I didn't say who murdered her, but I'm going to say it's probably some ugly dude. No doubts about it. We're going to find this ugly dude. I know it wasn't him, and I know it wasn't him because they're not bad looking. But ugly dude probably did it. We're going to go find him.
And find him they do in the mountains.
So they sent out the search party of 100 people, like at least 100 people.
In the entire village.
The entire village had flames. They're like, we're going to war! This is our time to kill somebody!
So Frankenstein finds the monster first. Well, he's the first one to not die to the monster.
Yeah, he's like a fuck. I mean, he had an opportunity to spear him off the cliff. And he's like, Frankenstein's like, or no, God, dude. The monster's like, you ain't spear me, you little child.
So Frankenstein gets carried to the local windmill, and he gets trapped in there because of circumstances. And then the monster's like, well, I don't need this guy anymore, and chucks him off the windmill. And then the town arsonist is like, he's been waiting 30 years for this. He's like, we're going to burn this windmill. We're going to burn this windmill to the ground. I've been waiting so long. And then they burn the windmill.
Yeah, essentially he's like, this is my opportunity.
I can do this with impunity now. There's an ugly man in there.
It should be justified. Nobody's gonna blame me.
He's very ugly, and he may have committed
And Paul
a
over
murder.
here is like, don't burn it down, don't burn it down. This is my windmill. Don't burn it down, don't burn it down. And then the other guy's like, but there's a monster in there. I mean, you can't blame me, Paul. I did what I had to do. I had to stop the monster.
Yeah, and so like,
Monster dead. Not my problem.
yeah, that's.
Got insurance on it? Oh, you don't? Well, your problem.
And I was kind of thinking that would be where the movie ends. It's just a burning windmill. No, there's one more scene with Frankenstein's dad. It's like, I'll get drunk, and then the movie ends.
And Jeff's like, it's a Universal movie.
No, that's what the movie said.
I know, that's what. But that's just like how you said it. It's a Universal movie. I did like this movie. I'm not gonna lie. I know I was complaining the last like 15 minutes of them just like going to war with like imaginary thing. That's where I kind of lost it. So the other thing I didn't bring up is the fact that Frankenstein. There's so many inconsistency. Frankenstein's like, I guess, a world-renowned scientist. He's crazy, but people are like, I mean, he's cool. And then he's got this beautiful wife that he doesn't see. And he goes grave digging. He stole this guy's...
He's just good at bioelectrics. It's just an advanced theory.
And then he lives in a mansion with, like, 5 maids.
Yeah, and you can't be doing experiments there. You gotta do that at the old lighthouse.
And everybody's like, Frankenstein's cool.
Look, rich people are eccentric.
I don't know what's going on. And then it's just the people like, they just are all dancing, all happy, and they stop and are like, well, now we gotta go beat up the fucking cops. Gotta do it. There's a dead body. I mean...
That's protocol. That's protocol for the 1800s.
It's like being an Eagles fan. You win the Super Bowl. Gotta go burn the city down. You just gotta do it.
Eagles fans, don't come after me.
You win, you lose, you burn it down.
I've already...
No, come at me, Joe. Come at me, Joe. I know you ain't watching this.
I've already got the bikers coming after me. You can have the
Ding,
Eagles
ding.
fans.
They probably will, too. They're psychotic. No! Watch Twitter! They won the Super Bowl! They burnt their city down!
It's because they were looking for the monster. They were looking for the ugly man.
Well, they see somebody had I don't know what the team they face. Was it I think it was the Patriots. They're like, you're a Patriots fan? Burn it down! You're on fire! I don't... These fucking people, they're crazy! In the movie and outside the movie. Why we burn shit down?
I can't believe Philadelphia was based off Frankenstein.
I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. It was just, you know, the people of Philadelphia was just like, we gotta find our Frankenstein. We gotta find our monster. It could be the Super Bowl champions. Oh, we're the Super Bowl champions? Obviously we're the monsters. Gotta burn it down. I can't believe. Okay, I will say this. I would love to see the OSHA reports. I know OSHA wasn't around back then. This is why OSHA was made. Of how many people got bit by a dog in this movie because you just let the dogs run around.
Those were trained.
How many people got... I mean, Fritz is like stabbing the monster with fire. I guarantee you that whoever played the monster is like, hey, Fritz, can you calm the fuck down a little bit?
No, Boris was totally
like, my face is on fire right now. It's like, that's real fire.
Boris was really into the fire. He loved it. It was hot.
Well, so one thing we learned today, we learned what a burgomaster was.
Yeah.
Obviously, fucking stupid. It's the mayor.
Yeah.
I could have gave you 100 guesses.
What, did you think it was a fry cook?
Honestly, I thought it was a restaurant. They say burgomaster. I mean, you got governor, you got mayor, you got the burgomaster. Oh, who's the burgomaster? Does he flip burgers? No, he's the mayor. What?
Yeah, it's Mayor McCheese.
What's going on over there? You Polish people.
No, those are Germans.
You Germans. This is why I started World War II. Sorry, bad joke. Canceled.
So what were the other things
that I learned?
Yeah.
Just burgomaster.
Okay.
Oh, and I did relearn. Every time I talk about Frankenstein, I relearn that Frankenstein's not the Frankenstein. Frankenstein's just the doctor.
Yeah, the monster's
The
not Frankenstein.
The monster's the monster. I mean, come on, Aaron, now. Gotta figure this out.
Well, I would give this a Burger Master out of 10.
Yeah. I give this a Super Bowl win. We burn the city down. Out of 10.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow if we're not dead.
If we're not canceled.